Thomas.
Took you long enough to get back over here.
I can only walk so fast.
So
My legs are kind of short.
Oh.
The first day of fall is tomorrow. So when you're not ready to go back to the gym, what are some of the outdoor workout must-have when the temperatures drop? Oh, so we have a lifestyle expert, John, who's the details about the trends that will help us look the part.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, I swear fall is here today. I walked out to go running and it was like 45 degrees on the thermometer and I'm like, oh my God, this tank and these shorts are just not going to do it for me anymore, you know? Fall is here. So the first important thing we need to do to layer up and be warm while we're working out this fall is to create a second skin of clothing, quite literally. So leggings are a great way to start. These are by Swedish brand Odlo, and what I love about them is that they have yak warm technology. What that means, it's like from the yak, from those Nordic animals. I always say, if you want to stay warm, ask someone from Scandinavia, right? And so leggings are a great way to start warming up the body because, you know, they're compression pieces, so they keep circulation going, and it keeps the moisture out and it keeps the heat in. So that's always a great start. And then what you do on the bottom, you want to replicate on the top. So thermals are also a great way to go. Make sure, again, that they're moisture quickening. You don't want to end up with a puddle of sweat on your back. And then we do not need to look like an abominable snowman with like super puffy layers or anything like that. What we need are actually thinner layers, smarter layers, you know, things that'll keep us warm, but also can help us do our workout. Because if we're too layered up, we're just actually not going to be able to perform the way we were meant to.
So, John, what's the best layer? Because you mentioned layer, but when it comes to sweating, when it comes to the cold, we don't like that combination. So what material do you recommend?
I always yak warm technology, so yak material, no cotton, absolutely no cotton, because that is going to become a puddle of sweat. And what's going to happen there is it's going to be cold outside, your body's going to get cold, and you're just like asking to get sick. So that is definitely not. I always like more of like polyester and more synthetic fabrics. So that always kind of like fills up your sweat. And my tip is always, you know, try to dress for a few degrees warmer, because an hour in after your workout, you're going to be like, it's almost like the season ahead of you, you know? It's going to feel a little bit like summer, even though it's still like fall. But one tip I always look for is make sure you get reflectors on your clothing as well as fall, because we're going to start running while it's dark in the morning or dark at night. And, you know, just to be safe, and so drivers and pedestrians and cyclists can see you. That's always but, you know, going with layers, you know, there are options, you know, guys, you know, I tend to like pullovers. These are great. They're super lightweight. Again, you just have to look that they're moisture wickening so they keep the sweat out.
Yeah. I see. I'm a shoe person, John. I see the shoes behind you. So what's the difference when you're running, when you're just doing cross training? Help us out.
Perfect. So with running, you want to look for a shoe that has a balance at the front and the back. So your next step, right? So these are pretty great from Adidas or from Nike, and these Asics for women. These are great running. They also have grip on the bottom, so that's something to look for. And you also want something that's going to absorb the shock when you're stepping. And for other like cross strength training, I don't know if you're a CrossFitter or not, but you're going to want to look for maybe a shoe with a wider heel, and this is going to give you more stability and balance, so you have a firmer grip when you're on uneven surfaces. So that's a shoe game.
John, do you have any of those hoodies?
Yeah, they do have hoodies. I was going to go there, but, you know, he told me he was a shoe guy, so, you know, I got to talk shoes. For hoodies, something that I absolutely love are, you know, especially for ladies, these are great, which are elastic fitted hoodies at the top. So what this does is it frames your face and it keeps your head prepared back. That way you can focus on your workout. You don't have to worry, like right now I have a hair falling in front of my face. See, this would stop you from having to worry about that. That way you can just focus on your workout and you don't have to worry about that.
All right, John.
Now, other hoodies that I recommend are also gaiters. They're a great solve that you can do. And guys, let's not forget to moisturize and take care of our lips and take care of our skin, because, you know, we're also going to feel it this season.
Especially during this time, it's going to help us out. John, we appreciate it. So many different options, the layers, the shoes, the head wraps. We appreciate the advice. John, good to see you. John Salas.
Yes,
no, thank you. Stay warm.
You as well.
We'll try.
So I'm going to dress up, go to the track, drive myself to the track. John, thank you. Take a selfie and then drive myself home.
So just make it seem like you're working out? Yeah, we'll just try to